What did you learn? What did Stella and Julia teach you? He wants to make sure that the pizza has cheese. And I told him the same thing as last time.
A lot of cheese though.
Yeah, but all pizza has cheese. Also the breadstick. Look at the view here.
What?
OMG. Okay, close your eyes, right?
Okay.
Think about an apple. Do you see an apple?
No.
You don't see like a shadow of an apple or like the shape of an apple?
No.
Okay, I know who to blame now. You're supposed to see an apple.
It's all gray. Do it again.
I don't see an apple, but I see something that rhymes with apple. Yeah. Say, don't talk about my grandpa like that.
Don't talk about my grandpa like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, do that.
Six or seven.
Ten stars.
8. Pizza.
Six or 7 stars. Up high, down low, in heaven, 6, 7.
Big 7. I had this conversation with my wife and it was about, like, I have an Instagram account and I have some following there. And I don't really show my videos on Instagram. I don't promote it or anything like that I have a YouTube. And I tried to explain to her it's because it's a different audience. I mean, I have my Instagram more for my brand and the other stuff I do. And to me, YouTube was really just about me being me. And for the first time in my life, like, growing a following, just me allowed to be myself, you know? And she said, it's one and the same. I am my brand is me, and I shouldn't do that to myself and be a disservice. Like, if I want people to see my videos, why do I do that? And, you know, it's something that I struggle with. But to make a long story short, I ended up like showing some of my videos on my Instagram, and, you know, it's just a different audience. Like, I did some videos the other day where they were vlog-like, but more like journal entries, just some deeper thoughts that I've had, and I shot it cinematic, at least cinematic to me. And I did them in a way where I could just shoot some real cool B-roll, do some voiceover narration kind of things, and more like an artsy-fartsy project, you know? And when I did that, some of the comments, you can tell they're like, they just don't get it. They don't understand the art of it. They almost seem like, when they view it, it's like a cry for help. So I'm not trying to do sad videos or anything. That's not what my YouTube is about. Basically, my YouTube is just me being me and some of the thoughts I have. Some of the thoughts I have as a creative are definitely coming from a perspective of someone that's had a hard time mentally, just as a creative. You know, thinking of what to make, the desire to please people, all different things that I'm sure majority of people that put content out can relate to. When you're a creative, you deal with these thoughts and self-reflections and just these ideas that maybe you're no good because the content you put out isn't receiving the accolades you think it should deserve. Like, I just think it's a common thing, and I think it's a creative thing. And sometimes I think YouTube people understand it, because what I've come to realize is majority of people that watch YouTube are people that understand YouTube and dream of doing YouTube. And there's a lot of people on Instagram or whatever, and they're just trying to pass time. Or it's also, I think, with Instagram, not many people share true feelings, and they just see it as a weakness. But to me, it's not a weakness. To me, it's actually just being honest. Honest reflections of a creative, and honest reflections of just life in general. I don't see it as a bad thing. But another reason why I don't really enjoy putting my work out on Instagram is I think YouTube is just a completely different experience for people. And yeah. But right now I'm at the local grocery store, and I gotta get some stuff because my daughter wants to make cinnamon rolls, and she doesn't have the supplies. And I said, I'm gonna spend how much money buying all these supplies? Why don't you just go buy cinnamon rolls? And then I was told it's the experience. So let me go make this experience happen. Check that out. That's the Lolita's taco truck. That's almost the equivalent of seeing a celebrity in real life. I've been looking at cameras because I've been kind of wanting to get like a small mirrorless camera to use for vlogs and just learn how to get better at shooting cinematic videos. When I start looking at all the videos and looking at reviews, it's like I start to weigh in everything, and it's hard. With the action cameras, I understand like the dynamic range and there's a few other setbacks, but how can you beat how small it is? And it can connect to a DJI mic, so your audio is pretty good. Your visuals are pretty good. And then when I look at these other cameras and I see them, they're not as stable. The picture looks better, but then you realize you got to walk around with a giant tripod. I don't want to walk around with the tripod all the time. So then I start looking, and then I see that the Action 6 is coming out. And when I look at the Action 6, I just think, is it really that much better than the Action 5? Is the Action 5 really that much better than the Action 4? I don't know. I guess for you guys that vlog, do any of you guys use an actual mirrorless camera for your vlogs? Or, I mean, I know some of you do. And if you are one of those people, I mean, are you carrying it around with lenses and everything? Or are you just throwing it on a tripod and just, you can care less and you just carry this big old camera everywhere you go? I don't know. I don't think I can do that, because I was just filming in the grocery store, and you know, I don't have enough confidence to even like walk in there and just be filming myself. I just don't know if it's worth spending the money for the amount of production value I'll get. How do you explain that? I guess I don't know if it's worth it for me to spend the money as much as they are for the increase in production value, if it's really like going to make that big of a difference. Or do I just try to get better and better at my skills lighting and filming to get the best quality image I can from what I'm using now. You know, in graphic design, I was talking to my friend Omar, and he was saying the only people that care about graphic design like that are other graphic designers. And to tell you the truth, the only people that care about, you know, video and what resolution and 24 frames and blah, 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 other people that make videos like that. Majority of the people that watch, I don't think they care. I ended up getting all these groceries, and the butter alone, I could have bought cinnamon rolls. But I do understand the experience. Sometimes it's not about how much you spend and all that stuff and all the supplies. It's about the experience and the memory of doing those things. Right? I don't have a rolling pin, so.
Thank you.
That's so ghetto. Whose idea was that?
Is it rectangle? Whose idea was this? What's 11 by 12? I don't know.
Was this Stella's wine bottle?